guys, it's Jackie and I am here to film a quick video for you showing you how I wrap my hair up at night. So one of my subscribers, his name I will put below because I'm blanking on his name, but he asked me about how I wrap my hair at night and what I do to keep my dreads looking neat so that when I wake up in the morning, my hair isn't all crazy and poking every which direction. So I just wanted to show you guys a few things that I do that can kind of help you to wrap your hair up at night, make sure that you're taking care of your locks and not getting lint and things like that in them. So stay tuned if you are interested in seeing that. Now, I have a few different options for you guys that I want to show you. The first is a satin triangle. That looks like this. And this satin triangle I have had for years. And this satin triangle you can use on your hair in a variety of ways. So what I typically would do is just leave the triangle just as it is. I would put it on just like this. I would make sure that it was a little bit over my forehead. Take the tips here and just put them behind my head and wrap them so that they come out the other side. And then I would pull it around the top and I would tie it a couple times. Then I would just grab on the tip here and pull it back just a little bit so it kind of smooths those edges back so that you're able to get that smooth look. And if your dreads are really short, you can do a couple different things. You can tuck the tip of it into the back, and then that will allow all of your dreads to be protected, or you can just let it hang just like this. So that's one option. Next option is this just regular old-fashioned scarf. So this is a huge scarf. It is huge. It's really, really big. I don't know if you guys can see it all, but this thing is huge. Okay. You want to fold the square into a triangle, basically. So I'm going to join these two tips together, and it will give me a nice triangle. Okay. Now, what you can do is similar to the exact same thing that I just did with the satin triangle. So what you'll do is you'll take that flat edge, that straight edge, and you're going to put that on your forehead and lay the rest over the top. Now, something that you can do, because this is so freaking huge, is you can take these two tips and you can wrap it around the excess fabric that's hanging in the back so that you can tuck all your dreads together. So you're going to tie it just like you would that satin triangle, except, let me see if I can show you. There should be a piece of fabric hanging out here, and there's a knot up here above the fabric. So when you tie it tight, that allows you to keep all of your dreads tucked in, and it also allows you to have some extra fabric here to cover up the bottom of your dreads. So everything is completely covered, okay? And then you can finish up by tying your loose ends here. Just tie them in the front. You can tie them however you'd like. I normally just tie it twice, and then I tuck the ends into the fabric there and just leave it. I have my tried and true satin rectangle here, and guys, I've had this thing since I was a junior in high school, and it wasn't even new. I got it from a friend of mine one night when I stayed the night, and she was like, sure, you can keep this, and I've literally had it since then. That's like 12 years ago, I think, 11 or 12 years ago. So that was a long time ago. All right, so I've got this satin triangle here. Let me see if I can get it completely unravel for you there. So it is long. It is very long. This thing is super duper long. I freaking love this thing, okay? So what I do is just find the middle of the rectangle here. Don't mind that hole. Find the middle of the rectangle here, and you're gonna place that on your forehead. And you're gonna throw the rest of it behind you. So when I wrap it around, I'll show you guys. It's nice because it covers the back of my hair, because you're just still wrapping the rectangle. It's not that triangle shape anymore. So it covers a lot more of the hair. If you guys can see, covers a lot more of the hair than the triangle one does because it's in a rectangle shape. So then what I do is I just wrap it around to the front, and instead of tying it in a knot, the fabric is nice enough to where I can tuck it in to the fabric that was already brought around the front. So when I tuck it, it's not creating a knot. It's not creating anything that would be uncomfortable on my head. And then I just kind of adjust it, push it back. Sometimes I pull it so that it's not too far forward on my forehead, and then I'm ready to go. Now, this was all fine and good when my starter locks were this short and there wasn't any hang time back here. But now that I have hang time, you can see that some of my hair still sticks out, which is not good. So today I actually went and picked up this little baby right here, and it is called a dreadlock stocking cap. It was $2.99 and it was at my local beauty supply store. And what this does is it's basically like a stocking cap but bigger and more breathable. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to be using this stocking cap to put over what I already have on my head. So it looks like this. It's got this band up here at the top, and then it's just a big sack. So now that I have this all wrapped up, what I'm going to do is put this around my head. So I will just kind of fold it out like this, and then I'm going to just put the band directly on top of my scarf and pull it around so that it fits on my head. And this is how I will sleep at night, and it will allow me to keep all of my dreads protected, and it will also allow me to sleep comfortably, which is the most important thing when it comes to wrapping your hair up at night, because you don't want to have to sleep pretty or sleep in an uncomfortable scarf or anything like that for you to be able to keep your hair looking nice. A few other options that I actually don't own but might be helpful, especially for men, is trying a do-rag. So I'm not a big fan of do-rags, but it's something that could be helpful to you. And it can, because it's long, it can cover all of your hair if you have a little bit of hang time in the back. So that could be another option for you as well. So I hope that some of these options are helpful to you, and it kind of just shows you how I wrap my hair up. A few things you want to keep in mind is that when you wrap your hair up, if you don't have it in a style or anything like that, what I go ahead and do is always just push all my hair directly to the back. So that way I can smooth out the edges in the front. That'll give it a finished look in the morning. And then you just want to pull it all back to where your hair lays flat. And that will give you the best chance of having your hair look as smooth as possible when you wake up in the morning. So I hope that helped. If you guys are interested in seeing anything else about how I maintain or manage my dreads between retwists, I would love to show you guys. But if you guys have any other questions about my hair, feel free to ask me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.